Diversifying your thinking to redefine life. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I want to take this time to share something deeply personal with you, something that has changed my life in ways I never thought possible. If there's one thing I've learned from starting over, it's this. The world we live in is far bigger than the boxes we've been told to fit into. And if you're willing to question what you've been taught about life, you can unlock a level of growth and understanding that will set your soul on fire. Let me start by saying, I know what it feels like to feel stuck, to wake up every day feeling like you're living someone else's script. You go to work because that's just how life works. You follow the rules because they were handed down as truths. Work hard, climb the ladder, retire, die. Sound familiar? It sounds hollow when you say it out loud, doesn't it? But let me tell you something. I'm standing here today, not as an exception, but as proof that you have the power to rewrite your story. Because at some point I realized something profound. Life isn't meant to be lived inside pre-made molds. Life is messy, unpredictable, beautiful, and wild, and it demands more from us than just showing up and checking off boxes. So, if you're ready, let's dive into this together. Let's talk about how diversifying the way you think about the world can transform your entire existence. 1. Question everything. First things first, you're allowed to question everything. Yes, even those deeply ingrained beliefs about success, happiness, and purpose. Think about it. Who decided that working 40-plus hours a week until retirement was the ultimate goal? Was it really serving humanity, or was it serving systems designed decades ago? When I started questioning these assumptions, I began seeing cracks in the foundation of what I thought was normal. For example, why do we measure worth by job titles or salaries? Why do we assume stability means staying in one place forever? What if failure wasn't the opposite of success, but part of its process? The truth is, so much of what we believe about life comes from conditioning. Society tells us certain paths are safe, predictable, and respectable. But safety often comes at the cost of freedom. Predictability robs us of adventure. Respectability stifles creativity. So ask yourself, are you living based on fear or possibility? Here's a challenge for you. Over the next week, write down 3 things you've always accepted as fact about life, and then dig deeper. Research them. Ask tough questions. Talk to people who see the world differently. You might find that some of those facts aren't facts at all. They're just stories we've been sold. 2. Expand your perspective. Now, once you begin questioning, the next step is expanding your perspective. This is where the magic happens. When you open yourself up to new ideas, cultures, philosophies, and experiences, you realize how narrow your worldview may have been. Think about it. How many times have you dismissed an idea simply because it didn't align with what you already believed? Or avoided trying something because it seemed too unconventional? Here's the thing. The most extraordinary breakthroughs in human history came from people who dared to think differently. Einstein didn't conform, he imagined. Marie Curie didn't settle, she explored. Steve Jobs didn't follow, he created. So how do you expand your perspective? Start small. Read books outside your comfort zone. Dive into philosophy, history, science fiction, anything that challenges your current mindset. Travel, even virtually. Learn about other cultures, languages, and traditions. Every culture has wisdom to offer if you're willing to listen. Surround yourself with diverse voices. Seek out mentors, friends, and communities that push you to grow instead of staying stagnant. Remember, diversity isn't just about race or gender. It's also about thought. The more perspectives you embrace, the richer your understanding of the world becomes. And trust me, the world needs more thinkers who refuse to stay inside the lines. 3. Embrace uncertainty. One of the hardest parts of stepping outside the box is embracing uncertainty. Let's face it, most of us crave certainty. We want guarantees, a steady paycheck, a clear roadmap. But guess what? Certainty is an illusion. Even the safest jobs can disappear overnight. Even the best laid plans can fall apart. Starting over taught me that uncertainty isn't something to fear. It's something to lean into. It's in those moments of not knowing that real growth happens. Think about it. When have you ever learned more about yourself than during times of struggle or change? Instead of running from uncertainty, use it as fuel. Ask yourself, what would I do if I weren't afraid of failing? Where could I go if I weren't tied to one location? Who could I become if I stopped limiting myself? Uncertainty is where dreams are born. It's where entrepreneurs start businesses, artists create masterpieces, and adventurers discover new worlds. So instead of avoiding it, welcome it. Make friends with discomfort, because on the other side of uncertainty lies freedom. 4. Define success on your own terms. This brings me to my next point. Stop letting society define success for you. Too often, we chase external markers, money, status, possessions, only to find ourselves empty and unfulfilled. Why? Because true success isn't about what you accumulate. It's about who you become. When I started over, I had to redefine success for myself. For me, it meant prioritizing freedom over security. It meant valuing relationships over achievements. It meant seeking joy in the everyday moments rather than waiting for some distant milestone. What does success look like for you? Is it traveling the world, building a business, writing a book, spending more time with loved ones? Whatever it is, make sure it aligns with your values, not someone else's expectations. And don't worry about fitting into a traditional timeline. There's no expiration date on your dreams. 5. Keep growing, keep learning. Finally, never stop growing. Life is a journey, not a destination. No matter where you are right now, there's always room to learn, evolve, and improve. Growth keeps us alive. It reminds us that we're capable of more than we ever imagined. How do you keep growing? Stay curious. Take risks. Learn new skills. Fail gloriously. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. And above all, stay humble enough to admit when you don't know something. Because here's the secret. The moment you think you've figured it all out is the moment you stop growing. Life is infinite. It's constantly evolving, shifting, surprising us. And if you approach it with an open heart and mind, you'll never run out of wonder. Closing thoughts. Friends, the world we live in today is full of possibilities, if only we're brave enough to see them. Starting over doesn't mean erasing your past. It means building a future that reflects who you truly are. It means breaking free from limitations and daring to dream bigger. So, I leave you with this. Life isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving. It's about creating a reality that excites you, fulfills you, and sets your soul ablaze. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. Question. Explore. Grow. Live. And remember, there's no right or wrong way to live. There's only your way. So go out there and find it. The world is waiting for you to show up as your fullest, most authentic self. If this message resonated with you, if you're ready to embrace a life beyond the ordinary, then join me on my journey at the YouTube Motivation channel. Together, we'll keep questioning, learning, and growing one thought-provoking video at a time. Before you go, here's how you can stay connected and be part of this movement. Like this video if it inspired you or gave you a fresh perspective. Your support means everything. Subscribe to the YouTube Motivation channel so you never miss an opportunity to grow, reflect, and transform your mindset. Comment below and let me know what's one thing you're going to do differently after hearing this. I read every comment, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's create a community where motivation turns into action and ideas turn into results. Hit that notification bell too, so you'll always know when I drop new content designed to help you think bigger, live bolder, and grow stronger. Thank you for being here today. This is just the beginning for both of us. Let's redefine what's possible one step at a time. You got this. Now, go make it happen. And don't forget, I'll see you on the YouTube Motivation channel. Let's build something extraordinary together. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's keep the momentum going. Thank you.